Well guys, I suppose I had this radio kicking around here now for a couple of months. I have two of these were donated to me. Figuring possibly could make some kind of a repeater or something out of them. But I went online yesterday and last night and there's absolutely nothing about this radio. I even tried powering it up. Neither one of them even power up at 13 volts. Kind of makes me think maybe they're 24 volt radios. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find information, how do you know, right? It don't power up on 18, so, or on 13.8, so, what do you do, right? What do you do? Anyways, enough of that. So this is a National Mobile. From what he told me, it's a VHF radio. Get your volume, your group select, your system select, your select, transmit, call, group system, whatever. So that in itself tells me it's a digital radio, maybe an old trunking radio of sorts. The model, I already took the covers off this thing just to ease in showing this thing. But let's see, the model number of this thing is FMS-860T. Commercial Communications. I'm assuming it's VHF. I haven't looked into the output or anything, but I figured I'd do a quick video on it, I suppose. Nothing else. It's a classic radio, I suppose. And it was actually made by Uniden. Uniden has their name stamped on it everywhere. Right there, for one. It's even parts on the main board. Uniden is even here. So it's Uniden made, which is cool. And yeah, can't really tell you a whole lot about this thing because, well, I couldn't find any information on it. It's like it don't exist. This here board, it comes out, so I'm assuming it's some kind of an option board. It unplugs from the main board there, two plugs. Deadhead cover, which is right there, and yeah, 7i Uniden brand name there, 1986. So yeah, this has been around a while. Like I said, I can't tell you a whole lot about it, but I figured I'd just nothing else, show you the insides of the thing. You have two filter caps here, and one on the left is ready to explode. It's got a bit of a bulge on the top of it. It's a bad capacitor. Just see if I can zoom across it so you can see it. You can see it does have a slight bulge on the top. So this capacitor there has had issues of some sort over the years. Although the protection diode is not popped. I put 13 volts on this, 13.8 volts from the power supply, and it does absolutely nothing. So it kind of makes me believe that this radio is possibly runs on 24 volt. I could be completely, utterly wrong on that fact. I don't know. All I can tell you is it won't power up on 13.8. Even though you got a 17805. Kind of interesting. Anyways, so this side of the board, top. The back of the radio features a UHF connector, which would kind of make you think it's a UHF radio. Again, I don't know. I'm only going on what people have told me. Let's see, there's a label here. National Radio Communications Incorporated. I guess that's who originally programmed the radio. This radio is programmed via EEPROM. I've yet to program anything with an EEPROM chip. I got access to a couple of EEPROM programmers. This is the PA stage. There's the main power output module, M57764. The PA doesn't appear to be damaged, so I don't know. I'm thinking this radio may run on 24 volt. So this board here, I managed to determine is the EEPROM board. It literally is on hinges. Hinge there, and you got a hinge there, and the board just comes straight up, which shows the EEPROM. There you go. Copyright 1986 Unit Incorporation of America. Version 6.6, version 0.6-2. And then I would assume this one here is probably the main EEPROM chip. And then you get the main processor chip. At first, I was thinking, looking at that chip, and it looked an awful lot like the one that's used in the HR2510 and the 2600s. I'm sure it's not the same chip, but it certainly looks a lot like it in regards to pinouts and pins and stuff. But maybe I'll research that thing later. But yeah, again, Uniden PD214BA. So I just want to show the radio more than anything. Like I said, I've got two of them. Neither one of them powers up at the moment, which again makes me think that these radios run on 24 volt, which would mean they were probably used in heavy equipment, possibly excavators and whatnot that runs on 24 volt. I suppose it could also have been used on the railroad. I would assume those locomotives, I mean nowadays, yes, I'm sure they got 13.8 volts, but back in the day, I'm sure they had 24 volt systems. Get it. That fella there got a bit of a bulge there too. Kinda got a bit of a blemish going on there. But yeah, if anybody out there has some information on this critter, I'd like to hear from you. Again, it's a radio made by National Mobile. And the model number is FMS-860T. So, if anybody has any information on this radio that they'd like to share with me, and of course all of you fine folks out there in YouTube land, I'd like to hear from you. I think it's a cool radio. So our would be to program the EEPROM, but I guess like anything, it's just getting a matter of getting used to doing them. Anyway guys, just a quick video for you. And like I say, if you have any information on this, put it in the comments below. Down there, below. Well, down there, somewhere, whatever. Anyway guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching, and we shall chat later.